Stock investing for beginners. Today's stock market jumps. Why? I'm gonna talk about NVIDIA stock and 5 other stocks. Is NVIDIA overvalued or should we buy, sell or hold? I'm gonna talk about it at the end of the video. Today S&P 500 jumped 0.88%. S&P 500 hit over 4,200 one day, but it dropped back down because of the debt ceiling negotiation. A lot of the lawmakers from Democrats, Republicans, they are trying to negotiate how much they should increase the debt ceiling. Republicans, they want to cut the spending. Democrats, they want to keep spending in infrastructure and investment. So everybody is trying to get middle ground, trying to get negotiation. It happened before in 2011 so many times. Everybody thought, oh, US government is gonna default. It never happened. So I expect this not to happen this time either. But there is a risk that Moody or Fitch could downgrade the US debt. The last time S&P 500 downgraded US debt rating in 2011, stock market dropped. So that's gonna be a good opportunity. It doesn't matter if you look at stock market, no matter how it dropped so many years, it won't back up again. You just need to be patient and you just need to know what to invest in. Year to date, S&P 500 jumped 8.55%. Nasdaq year to date jumped 22.25%. Today it jumped over 1.71%, which is a very good thing. Why? It's because of NVIDIA stock. NVIDIA stock jumped over 24.37% in one day, just in one day. And Dow Jones dropped year to date 1.12%. Like I said before, when technology stock went down last year, that was the best time to buy. I was buying technology stock. Now technology stocks are the best performing stock sectors in S&P 500. Dow Jones not so much. Dow Jones didn't even move. It dropped 1.12%. Nasdaq it gained 22.25% year to date. So you see the difference. So how much money did I make in 4 days? On May 22nd, I made over $485. On May 23rd, I'm gonna change the date. 23rd on Tuesday, I made over $65. So that's very normal. I've been traveling full times. Sometimes I don't have time to look at the stock markets. But even so, I still make money. Because if you know stock options, even if your stock are not going up, you know how to make money either way. Stock goes up, you also make money. Stocks go down, you also make money. Stock just fluctuate, doesn't move, you can also make money with stock options. On May 24th, I made over $569 in one day. I spent less than 30 minutes on that day because I was traveling full time. And May 25th, if you look at it, over $300 profit. So in 4 days, how much did I make? May 22nd to May 25th, I made over $1,400. So that's 1 month income for 90% of the world population. Just imagine, if you can make it within 4 days, will you be able to travel around the world? How much extra money could that change your life and your family life? So start investing early. I started when I was a teenager. Start option trading as soon as possible. Start with stock investing first, then after that option trading. NVIDIA stock jumped. Year to date, NVIDIA jumped over 165%. I talk about NVIDIA at the beginning of the year. So go to my channel, playlist, my favorite stocks. If you look at NVIDIA's on January 24th, it was only $192. So it's double, almost double your money. So who invested before? Comment down below if you invested after watching my videos. Congratulations, NVIDIA double after I talk about it. So that's pretty good. Why did it jump? NVIDIA share spike 26%. Huge forecast beat driven by AI chips. NVIDIA reported EPS 1.09, expectation was 92 cents. NVIDIA reported 7.19 billion revenue, expectation was only 6.52 billion. So it was better than expectations. And the most important thing is the forecast. NVIDIA expected sales of about 11 billion in the current quarter, basically the quarter that is going to report next, 50% higher than Wall Street estimates of 7.15 billion. So when you forecast blows away the expectation, your stock jump like NVIDIA more than 20%. Look at that, just in one day, that's crazy. So the forecast was great because of the AI, ChatGPT. A lot of the companies are trying to get AI, so they need to order NVIDIA chips. NVIDIA says GPU chips. NVIDIA has been investing in AI for a long time, so it just did not happen overnight. Look at the company. If the company has been investing in the right area, future, that's the stock that you want to be watching very closely. NVIDIA gaming division was down 38%. It doesn't matter. Everybody was focusing on AI. So the AI increased 14% annual increase GPU data center unit. That's a very good news. And just like companies, humans, we need to focus on increasing our income. If you have only one job, you lose that job, then you have no income. But if you know how to invest in stock, how to make money from real estate or stock option, it doesn't matter. Even if you lose your job, you still increase your money, your income, just like NVIDIA, then your stock value gonna increase. So always try to increase your skills, income by learning more. Start stock investing, stock options on real estate. I have real estate business, it's stable, but my stock investing and stock options, the profit jump because I invested a lot last year when the stock were really down. Always invest for the future. Never look at the stock market. Oh, stock market is really bad this year. Do not make the mistake of not investing when it's down. You look at the future. How about next 6 months, 1 year, 3 years? Could stock market go up? Yes, absolutely. That's why I bought into the stock market. So what other stock jumps and what other stock went down because of NVIDIA? Microsoft, it jumped over 3.85%. Today, year to date, it jumped 36%. Microsoft owns ChatGPT, OpenAI, and AMD jumped 11% today. Year to date, it jumped over 87%. So it's almost twice double the money. Of course, it's not as much as NVIDIA. NVIDIA is almost 3 times the money if you invested at the beginning of the year. And TSM jumped 11%. Year to date, 36.36%. And TSM makes NVIDIA chips. Basically, NVIDIA designed the chips that TSM manufacture and make and produce chips for NVIDIA. So that's why NVIDIA focus is so good. TSM stock also jump automatically. And another company that has NVIDIA as a customer is ASML. ASML make machines that makes NVIDIA chips. So that's why ASML also jumped 6.25%. Year to date, 29%. So which is pretty good. If you look at 5 years, basically triple the money, more than triple. 250% means 3.5 times the money. Always look at the company, the future. Never look at the bad companies. I'm going to show you one example. Intel dropped 5.52%. Why? Because Intel makes CPU. CPU is for computer, so the demand is going to be weaker. NVIDIA is a GPU business. GPU is good for data center. So that's why NVIDIA stock jumped, Intel stock went down. Or somebody was telling me Intel stock was so cheap, so you should buy. It's gonna come back up one day. And he talked about it in the comment section 1 year before. It was $43 at the time. Then now 27.4. So it dropped 36.98%. You will have lost money if you listen to other people say the stock is already cheap, just buy. It can go up again. You will have lost money. In 5 years, Intel lost 52%. So if you put in 1,000, you would already have 500 left. Only 500 left. Can you believe that? Investing 5 years and you lose half the money? It could happen. You could also lose more. Let's say Intel is so cheap, you thought it's so cheap, you buy. What if it becomes $10 stock? You're gonna lose another 50%, another 50%, another 50%. So that's how people go bankrupt. Never invest in stock market without studying first. You want to become a doctor, a surgeon, you need to study for 10 years. But if you operate on the patients on year 2, the patient's gonna die. It's the same way. If you invest without studying, you're gonna lose money. But if you invest all the money, you could have lost. Let's say a lot of people lose 10,000, 100,000. If these people just invested only a fraction, maybe 1,000 or 10,000 on education, they would never have lost money. Even if they did, they wouldn't have lost that much. They would have a higher chance of making money. Always study first before putting your money. And you can open your demo account. You don't even need to use your real money. You can go to TD Ameritrade and open a demo account. And if you are just starting, you can use my link down below to get a free stock. Just open it, just start very small, $10 a day, maybe $300 a month. That's how I got started. Look at it. Don't invest in businesses, companies that are going down in revenue. Intel has been losing market share to AMD, NVIDIA. They are in a bad business. They are not in a growing business. So that's why stock has been going down. So NVIDIA, is it overvalued? Should I buy, sell, or hold? Look at NVIDIA. You can use it in Yahoo Finance. This is Bollinger Band. Usually Bollinger Band is the average prices. The stock tends to go up and down. It rarely goes above. But NVIDIA stock jumped 24.37% today. So it just break through the roof of the upper Bollinger Band. And if you look at ISI is over 82. So ISI over 70 is considered overbought. So technically, NVIDIA is overbought and it could go down in the short term. And fundamentally, NVIDIA is overvalued as well because a lot of people are investing in AI. They don't find any other good investment. So should you buy, sell, or hold NVIDIA? If you don't have any NVIDIA stock, you can start with small, just 1, 2, 3 stocks. Then you can add when it goes back down. The reason why I want you to start is if you are waiting, there is a chance that stock could go up much more. It can be 390, 400. Then you don't want to invest at all anymore. But if you are investing in good companies, you just start small. If it goes back down to 360, you add more share. NVIDIA is a good company. That's in my opinion. This is not a recommendation to buy or sell or hold NVIDIA. I'm just telling you my opinions, and also this is just for education. So if I have NVIDIA stock, let's say more than 20% of my portfolio, I will probably take profits because I don't want a big part of my portfolio to be invested in just one stock. So what if NVIDIA goes bankrupt? I'm just saying the worst thing that can happen is going bankrupt, right? So I could lose 20% of my portfolio. I don't want it to happen. Maximum portfolio management that I like is 10%. Do not put more than 10% of your money in one stock or one company. It's risky. Of course, if NVIDIA stock jumps a lot, it becomes like 40%, 50%, you can say you are principal. Keep the profit, sell the principal so you get back your money. Stay invested in your profit, and that's another cool way. Should you hold? Yes, it can go up much more. If you don't need money, you can just keep holding NVIDIA. Fundamentally and technically, short term is overvalued and overbought, so I can probably wait. I mean, if you do not have any stock, you can start small rather than just waiting without buying any stock. I prefer to start small, just 1 or 2 stock, then you add when it goes down, then you add regularly. That's a better investment. It's called dollar cost averaging. If you have any questions, comment down below. Get free stock, the link down below. Like, share, subscribe. Do you want to retire early? Do you love freedom? Do you want to work only 1 to 2 hours a day while traveling around the world and spend more time with your family? You can start stock investing and option trading right now. If you want to know more about finance, stocks, options, real estate, crypto, check out our playlist. Stock investing, stock trading, option trading, real estate, cryptocurrency.